So today we are discussing on the topics for biology that we had for this mock NEET C or CET mock test is the biotechnology principles and processes, cell cycle and cell division. So these were the two major topics on which we have set this paper. So let us begin with the discussion of this paper. So the first question that you have is bacterial resistant to antibiotics is a generic trait carried in the bacterial. They have given four choices: intron, chromosome, plasmid, and centromere. So it's a genetic trait carried in the bacterial component. Which is that component? Is it intron, chromosome, plasmid, or centromere? What is the answer for this?
Plasmid.
Yeah, the plasmid is the answer for it. The nucleic acid segment tagged with a radioactive molecule is called probe, clone, probe, plasmid, vector. Which is the answer for this? So nucleic acid segment tagged with a radioactive molecule, it is called as probe. So we'll be studying about that in the DNA fingerprinting again. So the nucleic acid, which is tagged with a radioactive molecule, is called as probe. So B is the answer for it. Third one, in a chromosome, there is a specific sequence, DNA sequence, which is responsible for initiating replication, known as. What is that specific sequence which initiates replication, known as? Is it called as vector, origin of replication, recognition sequence, or marker gene? So which is responsible for initiating replication is B. The answer is B, origin of replication. So DNA of plasmid is double stranded and circular, single stranded and circular, double stranded and linear, single stranded and linear. Which is the correct answer?
Double stranded and circular.
Yes, double stranded and circular is the correct answer. So A is the correct answer. So our plasmid has two antibiotic resistant genes. One is for ampicillin and one is for tetracycline. It is treated with a restriction enzyme that cuts in the middle of the ampicillin gene. So the restriction enzyme cuts at the ampicillin gene. So they won't have resistance to ampicillin. You should understand that because ampicillin gene resistant gene is lost. So DNA fragments containing a hemoglobin gene were cut with the same enzyme. The plasmids and fragments are mixed, treated with ligase, and used to transform bacterial cells. Clones that have taken up the recombinant DNA are the ones that are blue and can grow on plates with both antibiotics, can grow on plates with ampicillin but not with tetracycline, can grow on plates with tetracycline but not with ampicillin, cannot grow with any antibiotics. So, which is the answer for this?
Option C.
Very good. Option C, because the ampicillin resistant gene is destroyed by the restriction enzyme where we are adding a new DNA fragment. Okay, so as a result of it, they won't have resistance for ampicillin, but they have resistance for tetracycline. So they can grow on plates with tetracycline, but not with ampicillin. Okay, so sixth one, in addition to ORI, the vector requires uh, a dash which helps in identifying and eliminating non-transformants and selectively permitting the growth of the transformants. What is required apart from the ORI site? What else do they require? So which especially helps in identifying and eliminating the non-transformants and selectively permitting the growth of the transformants. What is required here?
Selectable markers.
Yes, selectable markers, they help in identifying and eliminating non-transformants and selectively permitting the growth of the transformants. Okay. Seventh one, which of the following features are required to facilitate cloning into a vector? So which of the following features are required to facilitate cloning into a vector? So is it origin of replication, selectable marker, cloning site? So which is required?
Option D.
Very good. It is option D. All the three are required. See, origin of replication is also required. Selectable marker is also a necessity, and cloning site is also necessity. So D, A, B, and C is the answer. If a plasmid vector is digested with uh, echo R1 at a single site, then one sticky end will be produced, two sticky ends will be produced, four sticky ends will be produced, six sticky ends will be produced. If a plasmid vector is digested with uh, echo R1 at a single site, then how many sticky ends are produced?
4, sir.
Two, sir. Two sticky.
Why is it four sticky ends? If a plasmid vector is digested with echo R1 at a single site, then how many sticky ends are there? Only plasmid vector. We are not talking about the foreign DNA. So two sticky ends will be produced. That is the answer. Okay. Next question is, read the assertion and reason carefully to mark the correct option in question. Assertion is, in recombinant DNA technology, human genes are often transferred into bacteria or yeast. Reason, both bacteria and yeast multiply very fast to form huge populations which express desired genes. So here, what is the correct option? Is both assertion and reason are true, and reason is a correct explanation of the assertion? If both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation, if assertion is true and reason is false, if both assertion and reason are false statements, which is the correct choice? See,
Option
it
A.
is A, because both assertion and reason are true, and reason is a correct explanation of the assertion. So this is option A is the correct answer. The genes antibiotic resistance are found in nucleus, chromosome, plasmid, cell membrane. So the genes antibiotic resistance, where are they found in? Is it found in the nucleus, chromosome, plasmid, or cell membrane? Which is the answer? 10th one.
Plasmid.
Plasmid is the answer. The first restriction endonuclease isolated was, which is the answer for this? It is a hint 2 is the first restriction endonuclease which was isolated. So D is the correct choice. Hint 2, Haemophilus influenza, D strain. Order of this restriction enzyme is second. Okay. So micro injection is a method used to produce sticky ends of DNA, provide protection against pathogen, purify the DNA, inject recombinant DNA into the nucleus of an animal cell. Which is the answer? See
Option
my
D.
D. Option D is the answer. To inject the recombinant DNA into the nucleus of an animal cell. See, bioelastics we use for plant cell. So here, micro injection is utilized for a nucleus of an animal cell. The first artificial cloning vector was PBR 322, M13, Fragmid vectors, Cosmid vectors. The first artificial cloning vector was PBR 322. Okay, A is the answer. First step in genetic engineering is it isolation of RNA, isolation of protein, isolation of genetic material, purification of protein? What is the first step in engineering,
Isolation
genetic
of
engineering?
genetic material, sir.
Yes, it is not RNA. Okay, isolation of genetic material. C is the correct answer. The source of the restriction enzyme HIND3 is, which is the source of the restriction enzyme?
Hemophilus
HIND3.
influenza.
B is the answer. Hemophilus influenza, RD. That is the strain variety. Okay. Echo R1 cuts the DNA between the bases.
G and A.
ಈ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, GAATC. Okay, ಆ example na ಮರೆಯಕೋಬೇಡಿ. So echo R1 cuts the DNA between G and A. It is away from the center. As a result of it, we get sticky ends or non-symmetrical ends. So echo R1 cuts the DNA between the bases G and A only. Which of the following statement is or correct about heat shock? So given at 42 degrees centigrade, a step of the process that enables linking of alien DNA to the plasmid. C, a step of the process that enables introduction of alien DNA into the host cells. D, both A and C. Which is the answer?
Option D.
Very good. Option D. Both B, A and C is the answer. ಎ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಸಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್, ಬೋತ್ ಎ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಿ. 18th one, in recombinant DNA technology, a plasmid vector is cleaved by, okay, cleaved ಅಂದ್ರೆ cut by modified DNA lipase, heated alkaline solution, the same enzyme that cleaves the donor DNA, the different enzyme that cleaves the donor DNA. Which is the answer here? It's a very good question. That
Option
very
C.
good, option C. So same restriction enzyme that cleaves the donor DNA also cleaves the plasmid vector. Okay, so it is the same enzyme that cleaves the donor DNA. Donor DNA is nothing but alien DNA or foreign DNA. We can use different names for it. Okay, in vector PBR322, the ROP codes for the region of the okay, so what does it code for? Replication of the plasmid. Okay, so proteins that involved in the replication of the plasmid is the answer. So in vector PBR322, the ROP codes for they have given different choices, PVU2, PVU1, that is wrong. Proteins that is involved in the replication of the restriction enzyme, that is also wrong. So it codes for, so in vector PBR322, the ROP codes for proteins which are involved in the replication of the protein. ROP is replication of the plasmid. Proteins that are involved in the replication of the plasmid. So 20th, which of the following DNA sequences qualifies to be designated as a palindrome? Okay.
D, sir.
So D is having AGC-GCT. So TCG-CGA. Yes, this is a right answer because they have this complementary base pair. So it reads the same from 5' to 3' in both the strands. AGC-GCT, from 5' to 3' AGC-GCT. So D is the right answer. Okay. Another thing I wanted to tell you about to easily identify palindrome without looking into its complementary is, first 3 ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. AGC ಇದೆಯಾ, ಇದ್ರ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 3. AGCಗೆ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಸಿಗೆ ಏನಿದೆ G, ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಎಗೆ ಏನಿದೆ Gಗೆ ಏನಿದೆ C, ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಫಾರ್ A is T. ಸೊ AGC ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ GCT ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡಿರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, if this sort of coding is there, you can very easily identify without the complementary stand ನೋಡ್ದೇನೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು that this is a palindromic sequence ಅಂತ. GAA TTC, GAA, AA ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಏನಿತ್ತು TT, G ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ C ಇತ್ತು. ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಈ ಕೋಡ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಅದು ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ AGC ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ, ಅದು Cಗೆ G, Gಗೆ C, Aಗೆ T. Okay, so that itself you can easily identify the palindromic sequence, or else if you find it difficult, you can write the complementary sequence and identify it. Okay, the technique in which foreign DNA is precipitated over surface of metal particles for passing into target cells is, what do you call this technique in which foreign DNA is precipitated over surface of metal particles like gold or tungsten for passing into target cells is, what is it? Microinjection, electroporation, particle gun, chemical mediated gene transfer. What is the answer for this?
Particle gun.
Very good. ಇದನ್ನ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಗನ್ನ ಬಯೋಲಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಗನ್ ಅಂತಾನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So particle gun or biolistic gun. Okay, gene gun. So they are all the same. So remember about that. So it is by the particle gun, and the target cells are usually the plant cell. Okay, so because they have this cellulose, they use this biolistic method. In the year A, the two enzymes responsible for B, the growth of restricting the growth of bacteriophage. Okay, so in E. coli were isolated. One of this added C ಏನ್ ಬರಬೇಕು methyl ಬರಬೇಕು. One of this added methyl group to DNA, while other cut the DNA. The latter was called later alado. The latter was called restriction endonuclease. Which is the answer?
C.
Option D.
C na. Option D. Year correct ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ನೋಡಿ. See, C and D options ಎಲ್ಲ correct ಇದೆ except for the year. Year is 1963. Restricting, methyl, cut. E is restriction endonuclease. So this is the answer for 22nd question. 23ನೇದು, the most important feature in a plasmid so it can be used as a vector is, what is the most important feature present in a plasmid that makes it to be used as a vector? Is it origin of replication, presence of sites for restriction endonuclease, presence of selectable marker, presence of alternate selectable marker? Which is the most important feature? What is the answer for it?
Option A.
Very good. Origin of replication is very important, ori site. So the option A is the right answer. So type of sticky and produced by the action of echo R1 is, what is the
Option
type of
D. Option D.
option D? AATT ಅಂತ produce ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So option D is the answer. ಓಕೆ, ನೀವೇ ಅದನ್ನ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ. GAATTC ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು G and A ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ they always have this what do you call cuts. So see the what are the free nitrogenous bases or sticky end ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದಿದೆ, you find that it would be AATT. In restrictions enzymes like echo R1, the Roman numeral follows the name. Following the name, what does it indicate? Order in which the enzyme were discovered from the strain of that bacteria, order in which the enzyme were isolated from that strain of bacteria, genus of the prokaryotic cell or bacteria, strain of the bacteria.
Option B.
B na A na?
B, sir.
So order in which the enzyme were discovered from that strain of bacteria. Okay, it is isolated. Okay, so the option B. How many of you wrote B, option B?
Yes, sir, I am ready.
Yes, sir. I am also.
I am
ಓಕೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೀನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕವರ್ಡು ಇದೆ, ಐಸೋಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಇದೆ, ವೆರಿ ಮೈನ್ಯೂಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದೆಮ್. ಎನಿವೇ, ಸೊ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇನ್ ವಿಚ್ ದಿ ಎಂಜೈಮ್ ವೇರ್ ಐಸೋಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ strain of bacteria. So if a recombinant DNA bearing gene for ampicillin resistance is transferred into E. coli cells and the host cells are spread on agar plates containing ampicillin, what is going to happen? So both transformed and untransformed recipient cells will die. Both transformed and untransformed recipient cells will grow. Transformed recipient cells will grow and untransformed recipient cells will die. Transformed recipient cells will die and untransformed recipient cells will grow. So what is going to happen? Transformed recipient cells will grow and untransformed recipient cells will die. Okay, so we are transferring the ampicillin resistant gene into the E. coli cells, and the host cells are spread on a agar plate. So once we have ampicillin resistant introduced into E. coli, they get transformed into ampicillin resistant. Okay, that is the reason the transformed recipient cells will grow and untransformed recipient cells will die. Did you understand about it? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತೇನಪ್ಪ?
Yes.
So plasmids are extra chromosomal circular DNA molecules which have their own point of replication and can replicate independently, which have their own point of replicant but cannot replicate independently, which do not have their own point of replication and cannot replicate independent of bacterial chromosomal DNA. None of these. What is the answer?
Option A.
Very good. It is option A, which have their own point of replication and they can replicate independently. Okay. So the 28th question, read the assertion and reason carefully to mark the correct option in the question. So assertion, special methods are used for transformation, that is incorporation of recombinant DNA into host. Reason, DNA is a hydrophilic molecule. Okay. So what is the answer for it? If both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is a correct explanation of assertion. If both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Assertion is true, but reason is false. If both assertion and reason are false. See, special methods are used for transformation, that is incorporation of recombinant DNA into the host. So special methods are used, like it might be biolistic gun. Both the statements are correct, but reason is not the explanation of assertion. DNA is a hydrophilic molecule, so that also is a right option, isn't it? So what is the answer for it? So what have you written? ಏನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ?
Yes, sir. I wrote B, sir, but they give A is correct.
ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದಾರ. See, special methods are used for transformation, that is incorporation of recombinant DNA into host. Okay, DNA is a hydrophilic molecule. I think A is right. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಲ್ನ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ನ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು? DNA ಬಂದು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಫಿಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಫೋಬಿಕ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಫಿಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈಸಿ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಮೆಂಬ್ರೇನ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಸೆಲ್ ವಾಲ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಈಸಿ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. So the reason is correct. So I think the correct answer is yes, this is the correct answer. Okay. So again, let us read it. Special methods are used for transformation. What is transformation? That is in transformation, incorporation of recombinant DNA into host. So a cell, host cell na ನಾವು competent ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, why should we make the host cell competent? Because DNA is a hydrophilic molecule and they cannot directly enter into the cell. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಹೀಟ್ ಶಾಕ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Then we subject them to heat shock. Or in plant cell, what we do is we go by the method of the ballistic gun. Okay, or gene gun we use for introduction of the recombinant DNA into the host cell. Or by micro injection in animal cell, we also do this introduction of recombinant DNA into the host cell. So to make this host cell competent, so why should it be made competent? because DNA is a hydrophilic molecule. ಆ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದು reason ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So A is the correct answer. Okay. So please tell me if there is a difference in the given answer and my choice. Okay. Because both of them look very, very clear. One thing that we both agree is both this assertion and reason are a correct statement. If this has to be a reason, then what is the point here for it to be a reason? Incorporation of recombinant DNA into host. Why is it not easily happening? Recombinant DNA into host, because DNA is a water loving molecule, hydrophilic molecule. Okay, so that is the reason the answer would be assertion and reason are correct, and reason is a correct explanation for assertion. Which of the following is not a tool of genetic engineering? It's very easy for you to identify. Which of the following is not a tool of genetic engineering?
D, sir.
Genetically modified organism is not a tool of genetic engineering. This is clone vector. A clone vector should have
All of this.
all of this. But important andre, most important andre, origin of replication. But all of these are required. Origin of replication, selectable marker, restriction sites, all are required. But important among all these andre, origin of replication. The procedure through which a piece of DNA is introduced in a host bacterium is called as. So the procedure through which a piece of DNA is introduced into a host bacterium. Transformed cells ಅಂತೀವಲ್ಲ. See, transformation ಗೆ ಎರಡು definition ಇದೆ. One type is the bacterial sexual reproduction. There is one method, transformation antivi, which we study for evidence for DNA as a genetic material ಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ study ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Sexual reproduction in bacteria. One method is transformation, where the A virulent is transformed into virulent. Okay. ಇಲ್ಲಿ introduction of a DNA, piece of alien DNA or foreign DNA ಅಥವಾ recombinant DNA into host bacterium is called transformation. And what is this bacteria which has received this piece of DNA called as transformed cell? Okay, so a process na transformation anta define ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So this is the definition for transformation. Okay, an antibiotic resistance gene in a vector usually help in the selection of. Antibiotic resistance gene in a vector usually help in the selection of what? So it tells helps in the selection of transformed cells or competent cells. So what is the answer that they have given?
Option A, sir.
Yes, even I felt the same, because once the transformed cells are there, antibiotic resistance ಮೂಲಕ ನಾವು isolate ಮಾಡಬಹುದು transformed cells na. It helps in the selection of transformed cells. 32nd A is the answer. In recombinant DNA technology, cDNA is prepared from. What is cDNA? ನೆನ್ನೆ ತಾನೇ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು. Complementary DNA. So it is prepared from reverse transcription. Reverse transcription andre usually DNA produces RNA, but here mRNA is going to synthesize DNA. So we call this process as cDNA. So in recombinant DNA technology, cDNA is prepared from mRNA, messenger RNA. So please remember about that. Which enzyme is used as molecular scissor in genetic engineering? ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ?
Restriction endonuclease.
This is the molecular scissor or chemical knives. DNA ligases, molecular glue or molecular suture or molecular stitcher. There are different names for DNA ligase. Restriction endonuclease is called as molecular scissor or chemical knives. Which one of the following correctly explains the term chimera? Is it spontaneously induced mutation, breaking apart of chromosome segment during mutation, development of genetically diverse tissue in the same organism? ಓಕೆ ಸಿ ದಿ ರೀಕಾಂಬಿನೆಂಟ್ ಡಿ ಎನ್ ಎಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಹೆಸರು ಇದೆ. ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಓದ್ತೀರಾ. ಹೈಬ್ರಿಡ್ ಡಿ ಎನ್ ಎ ಅಂತಾರೆ ರೀಕಾಂಬಿನೆಂಟ್ ಡಿ ಎನ್ ಎನ, ಅಥವಾ ಅದನ್ನ ಕೈಮೆರಿಕ್ ಡಿ ಎನ್ ಎ ಅಂತಾನು ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಸೊ chimera means foreign gene which is introduced into this vector. So development of genetically diverse tissues in the same organism. So that is what the term chimera means. So recombinant DNA can also be called as chimeric DNA or hybrid DNA. ಅದನ್ನ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ genetically diverse tissues in the same organism is called as chimera, and that is possible by recombinant DNA or hybrid DNA. That is what is the definition of chimera. Agarose extracted from seaweeds is used in. What is it used in?
Gel
ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ
electrophoresis.
ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಯಾ ವೆರಿ ಟ್ರೂ. ಅಗಾರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಅಗರೋಸ್ is used in gel electrophoresis. This is the right answer. Polyacrylamide gel electrophoresis. Agarose extracted from seaweeds is used in gel electrophoresis. Agar is used in tissue culture. Okay. The colonies of recombinant bacteria appear white in contrast to the colonies of to the blue colonies of recombinant bacteria because of what? Is it insertional inactivation of alpha galactosidase in non-recombinant bacteria, or insertional inactivation of alpha galactosidase in recombinant bacteria, or inactivation of glycosidase enzyme in bacteria, or non-recombinant bacteria containing beta galactosidase? What is the answer?
D, sir.
Dina.
Yes, sir. Beta galactosidase.
See, the colonies of recombinant bacteria appear white in contrast to blue colonies of non-recombinant bacteria because of why the colonies of recombinant bacteria appear white. ಅದನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So because of non-recombinant bacteria containing beta galactosidase. So which is the answer they have given in the choice? D or B? ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೀನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ?
D, sir. Option D.
Okay, so the option D, because almost it inactivates the fine. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮವಾಗಿ ಗಮನಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಿಯರ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ಫಾ ಗ್ಯಾಲೆಕ್ಟೋಸೈಡೇಸ್. ಇದು ಬೀಟಾ ಗ್ಯಾಲೆಕ್ಟೋಸೈಡೇಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಿ ಒಂದೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು, ಬಟ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯೂಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಲ್ಫಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದು ತಪ್ಪಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಡಿ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ನಾನ್ recombinant bacteria containing beta galactosidase. Recombinant bacteria ನಲ್ಲಿ beta galactosidase is destroyed because of insertional inactivation. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ಫಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ತಪ್ಪಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮವಾಗಿ ಗಮನಿಸ್ಬೇಕದನ್ನ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಬೀಟಾ ಗ್ಯಾಲೆಕ್ಟೋಸೈಡೇಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಬಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಿ ಎರಡು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗೋದು. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಆಲ್ಫಾ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ರಾಂಗ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. Non-recombinant bacteria contains beta galactosidase, as a result of which they show blue colonies. The most commonly used matrix in gel electrophoresis is, which is the most commonly used matrix? Agarose. Plasmids are suitable vectors for gene cloning because these are small circular DNA molecules which can integrate with host chromosomal DNA. These are small circular DNA molecules with their own replication origin site. These can shuttle between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. These often carry antibiotic resistant genes. So why are they suitable vectors? What is the answer given? I feel the B is the right answer. But what is the answer key ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ?
Yes, sir. B.
Okay, because they have their own replication origin site and they are small circular DNA molecules with their own replication origin site. Ori site ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So B is the answer. The specific DNA sequence where echo R1 cuts is. ಇದು ಈಸಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್, ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವು.
ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ.
ಬಿ, GAA TTC. ನೋಡಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 3 GAA ಇದೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಎಗೆ ಏನು ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ? TT. ಜಿಗೆ ಏನು ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ? C. So very easily you can identify the palindromic sequence even if they have given a single sequence. Or ನೀವು ಅದು ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಬರ್ದು ನೋಡಿ. ಸೊ if you find it difficult by using the straight strand ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ. Which is correct regarding genetically engineered insulin using E. coli? So difficulty in purifying the product, obtained in large unlimited quantities, possibility of transmission of animal disease, insulin obtained varies in chemical structure. Which is correct regarding genetically engineered insulin? 3 ತಪ್ಪಿದೆ, 1 ಸರಿ ಇದೆ. Using E. coli. So which is correct? And it can be obtained in large unlimited quantities. That is the right answer. Which of the following is not used to transfer the recombinant DNA into the host? Bioreactors are not used to transfer the recombinant DNA into the host, but we use this microinjection method, gene gun method, or biolistic method. Disarmed pathogen vectors are also used for introducing the DNA into the host. Okay, so 43rd question. Fill up the blanks and select the correct option. Echo R1 cuts the DNA between bases G and A only when the sequence is GAA TTC. So ಇವೆರಡು ಎಲ್ಲದರಲ್ಲೂ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Only see GAA TTC is present in the DNA duplex. Disruption of the cell membranes can be achieved by treating the bacterial cells, plant cells, and fungal cells with enzymes respectively. So bacterial cells na ಹೇಗೆ disintegrate ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? Lysozyme. Plant cells ಗೆ cellulase, fungal cells ಗೆ chitinase. Okay, so that is the right answer. So G and A, GAA TTC, lysozyme, cellulase, chitinase. Now and chitinase respectively. Since DNA has a negative charge, it moves towards the dash of the electrophoretic chamber, anode plate of the electrophoretic chamber. So C is the right answer. Correct? Have you all written the same?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
C is the correct answer. Plant cells can be converted to protoplasts by treating them with what we have to cellulase. Cellulase treat ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, you can convert them into protoplasts. So protoplast ಅಂದ್ರೆ cell membrane with cytoplasm ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, so that is what you can notice. The polymerase chain reaction is a technique that is used for in vivo replication of DNA, is used for in vivo synthesis of mRNA, used for in vitro synthesis of mRNA, used for in vitro replication of specific DNA sequence using thermostable DNA polymerase. What is the answer?
Option D.
D. In vitro replication of specific DNA using thermostable DNA polymerase, TAC enzyme ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Okay, so that thermostable DNA polymerase we are using along with for the in vitro replication of specific DNA. Find the correct match for the breaking of the cell wall during isolation of genetic material in rDNA procedure. So find the correct match for the breaking of the cell wall. Cellulase, plant cell; lysozyme, fungus; chitinase, bacteria. All of the above. Chitinase should be in fungus, isn't it? So lysozyme should be for bacteria. So the correct combination is only the CA, cellulase, plant cell. 46th A is the answer. Which is used for introduction of alien DNA into the animal cell? Okay, alien DNA into animal cell we are talking about. Agrobacterium tumefaciens, no, it is for plant cells. B, retroviruses, biolistic method is for only for plant cells. So retroviruses is the right answer. Disarmed virus. Okay, disarmed vector. So the viruses, that is retrovirus, is a way of introducing alien DNA into the animal cell. So 47th, B is the answer. 48, during amplification process in PCR technique, Taq polymerase is used between which and which? I think it should be
B, sir.
uh,
Annealing and extension.
annealing and extension. Okay. So this Taq anta yak barate, because this Taq polymerase enzyme ideyalla, this is obtained from which? 49th. Which enzyme is it obtained from? Which organism is it obtained from?
Thermus.
Thermus
Thermoset.
aquaticus. From this they have obtained it. That is the reason it is called as Taq, Thermus aquaticus. Which of the following is the application of PCR? Diagnosis of mutation in genetic diseases, used to clone DNA fragments of extinct animals, detection of pathogens, all of these. All of these is the answer. Cell division cannot be stopped in which phase of the cell cycle? Synthetic phase ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ cell division, because the DNA would have replicated and they would have formed two copies. Yes phase is the answer. The correct sequence in cell cycle is ಏನ್ correct sequence?
G1S, G2M, sir.
C.
C is the correct one. G1, yes, G2, M. Which among the following represents central dogma? ನಾನು ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್
Option C,
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ.
sir.
C.
DNA synthesizes mRNA and mRNA synthesizes the protein by biological translation. ಅನುವಾದ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಕೊಡಾನ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಆಗಿ ಅನುವಾದ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So this is the central dogma of molecular biology. C is the answer. Dyad is a pair of. What is dyad?
Sister chromatids.
What answer they have given in the key? So dyad is a pair of sister chromatids. Answer key ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ?
Option A, sir.
Sister chromatids ಅಲ್ವಾ? So replication of centriole occurs during which phase?
interface,
Very good. Interphase ಅಲ್ಲೇ occur ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Replication occurs in interphase. Identify the following figures. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮೈಟೋಸಿಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ಗೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಏನಿರ್ಬೋದು ಸ್ಟೇಜ್? What is the stage?
Prophase.
Prophase. Okay, so it is prophase 1, not 2, because only one cell is there. B ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು? Anaphase.
Anaphase only, sir.
Okay, is it 1 or 2? Anaphase 1. So C is
Interphase.
interphase. D is
Metaphase.
Metaphase 1.
Is it metaphase 1 or metaphase 2? It is metaphase 1. So B is the right answer alva. Prophase, anaphase, interphase and metaphase 1. What is the key that they have given? Is it the right answer?
Yes, sir.
No.
Right answer.
Select the correct option. Yes phase ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? DNA replication. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಝೈಗೋಟಿನ್ ಸಿನಾಪ್ಸಿಸ್ ತಪ್ಪಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಡಿಪ್ಲೋಟಿನ್ ಕ್ರಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಓವರ್ ತಪ್ಪಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ದಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್. See, S phase DNA replication is the correct match. Then what else is the correct match?
B, sir.
B, zygotin synapsis ಆಗತ್ತೆ. Yes. ಲೆಪ್ಟೋಟಿನ್ ಇಸ್ ಬೊಕೆ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಝೈಗೋಟಿನ್ ಸಿನಾಪ್ಸಿಸ್, ಸಿನಾಪ್ಟೋನೆಮಲ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ A and B is the correct answer. Which is the correct answer? Is it A, C and E, gap 2 phase, it is not quiescent stage. Okay. So A and B, what is the answer key ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ?
Option
Diplotin
A.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ option
Option
A. Yes, it is the correct one. Which is not true for anaphase?
Option A.
Golgi
Option A,
body
sir.
and endoplasmic reticulum are reformed is not true for anaphase. Identify the pair that does not match. Terminalization diakinesis, short thick chromosome packitine, end of meiosis, end result of meiosis chromosome, new genetic recombination, longest period of meiosis, telophase 2. So identify the pair that does not match.
Option
D is the pair which does not match, alva.
Yes, sir.
Longest period of meiosis is telophase 2 ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. That is wrong. Actually, it is prophase 1 alva. 5 stages ಇರತ್ತೆ. You can remember it by this mnemonics LZP D square. Leptotin, zygotin, packitine, diplotin, and diakinesis. Okay, so terminalization process takes place in diakinesis. ಆ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಿಸ್ mnemonics LZP D square, leptotin, zygotin, packitine, diplotin, diakinesis. I always remember it by that. LZP D square. So synthesis of RNA takes place in which phase of the cycle? Which stage of the cycle does synthesis of RNA takes place?
G1 and
G1
G2,
and
sir.
G2.
Growth hormone.
Yes, very good. G1 and G2 phase ಅಲ್ಲಿ RNA synthesis ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. DNA synthesis ಬರೀ S phase. Bouquet stage is observed in
Leptotin.
leptotin. When paternal and maternal chromosomes change their material with each other in cell division, this event is called
Crossing over.
crossing over. The spindle fibers are composed of, ಇದು percentage ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So 3% of RNA and 97% of tubulin. Am I right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. What will be the gametic chromosome number of a cell if gamete chromosome number of a cell if a somatic cell have 40 chromosomes? Gamete chromosome ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ ಆದ್ರೆ
30.
ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
Half
20 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 20 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 40 ನಲ್ಲಿ half is 20. So B is the answer. Haploid ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Genetic recombination during meiosis takes place at which stage?
packet.
Hmm?
Packeting.
Crossing over ಎಲ್ಲಾಗತ್ತೆ?
Packetin, sir.
Okay. So the packetin stage, genetic recombination during meiosis takes place at packetin. What is the answer that they have given? LZP D square ಇರುತ್ತೆ, diplotin, diakinesis ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So what is the answer they have given in the answer key? Check
Option
ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ?
C, sir. Correct
Option
answer.
C. Okay. See, statement A, poleward movement of dyads occur during anaphase 1. Statement B, centriole duplication and DNA replication occur in intermediate interphase. Only A is correct, only B is correct, both A and B are correct, both A and B are incorrect. What is the option for it? What is the option for it? See, statement B ಅಂತೂ ತಪ್ಪಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನನಗೆ. Intermediate interface, it won't happen there. Okay. Centriole duplication, it doesn't happen in intermediate interface. That is not going to happen. So only A is correct. What is the choice that they have given? Answer key ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? Please cross check that.
Option A, sir.
Okay. Only A is correct.
Why, sir? B is incorrect.
Centriole duplication, DNA replication ಎಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಆಗೋಗ್ಬಿಡತ್ತೆ. ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಕೈನಸಿಸ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಆ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Okay, that is why it is a wrong statement. Statement B.
Sir, centriole and DNA is replication in interphase, no sir?
ಇಂಟರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಫೇಸ್. ಈಗ ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ 1 ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ 2 ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಂಟರ್ಕೈನಸಿಸ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಇದು. ವೆನ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಫೇಸ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಕೈನಸಿಸ್.
Sir,
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತೇನಪ್ಪ?
interkinesis and cytokinesis M1 phase ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, M phase ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಇಂಟರ್ಕೈನಸಿಸ್ ಏನೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಆ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಯು ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ದಿ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್. ಇಂಟರ್ಕೈನಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್, DNA replication, centriole duplication, it happens in the interphase 1. Okay, there is no interphase 2. Instead they call it as interkinesis stage ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ 1 ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ 2 ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇನು DNA replication ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Okay. 67th, at which of the following stages the chromosomes appear single, thin and thread-like? ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪಿಯರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಲೆಪ್ಟೋಟೀನ್. Meiotic cell division is also termed as reduction division because of number of chromosomes being halved. This is the answer. Which of the following correctly shows a pair of homologous chromosomes at the start of meiosis? ಯಾವ್ದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ? D is the answer. Homologous chromosome at the start of meiosis. Meiosis ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ paternal maternal mix ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So this is the correct one. D is the correct one. At the start of meiosis. Okay, paternal chromosome separate ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, maternal separate ಇರುತ್ತೆ. No genetic recombination would have occurred. Best material to study meiosis is
root tip. No, sorry.
mitosis root tip. Meiosis ಗೆ pollen grain of onion flowers itself we do. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕ್ರಶ್ ದಿ ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೈನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಿ ದಿ ವೇರಿಯಸ್ ಮಿಯೋಟಿಕ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜಸ್ ದೇರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ pollen grain because pollen grain has large number of the microspore mother cells undergoing division. ಅದೇ ನೀವು ಗೈನಿಷಿಯಂ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಓವರಿ ಒಂದೋ ಎರಡೋ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. pollen grain formation is more in number. So the best stage to study meiosis is always pollen grain, not ovary or young anther or root tip. Young anther ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, they are just going to be in the stage of sporogenous ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಯಾರೋ ಮೇಲು ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರಿ, ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು. Okay, how many cells and meiosis are required to produce 200 cells? 200 cells. 50 is the answer. 50 cells. ಒಂದು ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಲು 4 ಹ್ಯಾಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ 50 into 4 is 200. So 50 cells and 50 meiosis it has to take place. Simple maths ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Don't get complicated as yesterday what we discussed about. That was in the meristematic tissue. Mitosis ಬೇರೆ ಅದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಒಂದ್ ಸೆಲ್ಲು 4 ಡಾಟರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ 50 ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಆ 50 ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ ಆದ್ರೆ 200 ಸೆಲ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ? ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅರೌಂಡ್ so 50 meiotic cell divisions for 50 cells, they result in 200 haploid daughter cells. Okay, so 50-50 is the answer. C is the answer. So during meiosis 1 in humans, one of the daughter cell receives only maternal chromosomes, a mixture of maternal and paternal chromosomes, same number of chromosomes as present in parent cell, none of these. B is the answer. A mixture of maternal and paternal chromosome. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೋಫೇಸ್ 1 ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ genetic recombination ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. A fragment of paternal chromosome gets attached to maternal fragment gets attached to paternal. So our genes recombine ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So a mixture of maternal and paternal chromosomes. Segregation of Mendelian factors A small a occurs during ಯಾವಾಗ ಅಕ್ಕರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ segregation of Mendelian factors? It is in anaphase 1 stage. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ you know that 6 ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ 3 ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ 3 ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So that is what you notice in anaphase 1. And anaphase 1, there is no splitting up of centromere or the sister chromatid separation. There is no such process taking place. So anaphase 1 is the stage where segregation of Mendelian factor, it takes place. Which statement best explains the evolutionary advantage of meiosis? So meiosis is necessary for sexual reproduction. Genetic recombinations are possible from generation to generation. This is the best answer that it can describe about meiosis. Ultimate aim of meiosis is to see to it that there is a genes are recombining from generation to generation. So that is the best evolutionary advantage of meiosis. Okay. The others are all not appropriate statement. Read the assertion and reason carefully to mark the correct option in question. Meiosis ensures the production of haploid phase in the life cycle of sexually reproducing organism. Fertilization restores the diploid phase. Both the statements are correct, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. What do you think about this answer?
B.
B. Okay. Ensures the production of fertilization restores. They are not saying why haploidy should be there. Okay, we hear reason ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ತರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ. So the meiosis ensures haploidy. The gamete formation are haploid, and the diploid phases, and they help in maintaining a constant diploidy in all the organisms ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು reason ಆಗಿರೋದು. Okay. But reason, both statements are correct, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Number of spindle apparatus formed during meiosis is. ಇದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ question. 3. What did you write?
Yes, sir. 3.
ಯಾಕೆ 3?
Sir, meiosis 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1, sir. Meiosis 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2.
ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ 2 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಸೆಲ್ಲು 2 ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ 2 ಸ್ಪಿಂಡಲ್ ಅಪಾರೇಟಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ 1 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಸೆಲ್ ಇರೋದು, 2 ಸೆಲ್ ಆದಾಗ 2 ಸೆಲ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 1 ಸ್ಪಿಂಡಲ್ ಅಪಾರೇಟಸ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಈ ಸೇಮ್ 1 ಸೆಲ್ಲು ಇನ್ 2 ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಬಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಈಚ್ ಸೆಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ 2 cells. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಸ್ಪಿಂಡಲ್ ಫೈಬರ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ each daughter cell. So totally it is 3 spindle apparatus formed during meiosis. The mitosis and meiosis are unlike to each other because in meiosis, chromosomes first pair and then reduce to half. Homologous chromosomes pair and exchange parts. 4 nuclei are formed which are not identical. All of the 3 above 3 are correct. Because in meiosis, chromosomes first pair and then reduce to half. A synapsis agate. This is the right answer for it. What is the answer given? A is the answer, 77th. 78th. Non-sister chromatids exchange segments during. ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಸೆಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ? Is it pachytene or diplotene? Leptotene, zygotene ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Non-sister chromatids, they exchange segments during. So we have already given in one part of it, the genetic recombination is in the. I feel it is diplotene. What is the answer that they have given?
Pachytene, sir.
Pachytene. Initiation allagate pachytene. Okay, fine. So pachytene is the answer. Select the correct sequence of stages of meiotic 1 prophase. ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ಈಸಿ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, LZP D square, leptotene, zygotene, pachytene, diplotene, ಕೊನೆ ಸ್ಟೇಜು diakinesis. So this is the correct sequence of prophase 1. LZP D square ಅಂತ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So you could easily score for this question. Leptotin, zygotin, pakitin, diplotin, and diakinesis. During diplotin stage in meiosis, chromosome replicates, chromosomes segregate, homologous chromosomes pair, chiasmata are seen. So during diplotin stage in meiosis, what is going to happen? So chromosomes, chiasmata are seen. Okay, the crossing over X shape formation you can see in the diplotin stage. Meiosis 2 leads to, what does meiosis 2 leads to? Is it separation of homologous chromosomes, separation of chromatids and centromere? The answer is separation of chromatids and centromeres. So the dyad breaks down into single chromatids, two chromatids, sister chromatids, they get separated by the splitting up of centromere. Separation of chromatids, sister chromatids, and centromeres takes place in meiosis 2. Meiosis 2 is also called as haploid mitosis. Mitosis in haploid cells. Adane meiosis 2 anತಾರೆ. Okay. Formation of bivalent during meiosis occurs at which stage? So is it pakitin, diplotin, leptotin, or zygotin?
Zygotin.
Zygotin, the pairing up of homologous chromosomes, you can see. So zygotin, it takes place. So read the assertion and reason carefully to mark the correct option in question. Okay, the final stage of meiotic prophase 1 is diplotin. Diplotin is marked by terminalization of chiasmata. Both assertion and reason are false. The final stage of meiotic prophase 1 is diakinesis. Terminalization of chiasmata takes place in diakinesis. Okay, so both the statements are assertion and reason are false. 83rd. Zygotin of prophase 1 is characterized by synapses agate synaptonemal complex. They are characterized by synaptonemal complex. Crossing over, you will notice it in the paketing stage, the crossing over part of it. Terminalization is diakinesis. Okay. Meiosis differs from mitosis in having duplication of DNA, interphase, synapses, and crossing over. So synapses and crossing over were unique in case of meiosis, not found in mitosis. DNA replication does not occur in. Where does the DNA replication does not occur in? Is it mitotic interphase, meiotic S phase, interkinesis, more than one? See, in interkinesis ಅಲ್ಲಿ occur ಆಗಲ್ಲ. DNA replication does not occur in interkinesis. A characteristic feature of meiosis is 2 DNA replication and 1 division of cytoplasm, a single DNA replication and 3 division of cytoplasm, a single DNA and replication and 2 division of cytoplasm. Meiosis ಅಲ್ಲಿ D is the answer. One single DNA replication ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು interphase ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Before meiosis 1 interphase ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Interphase 1. 2 division of cytoplasm. One is at meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. So this you have to remember, D is the answer. So synapsis of homologous chromosome, which is that stage, zygote, transition to metaphase 1, diakinesis ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ. So it would be 2, 4 ಅಂತ first ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? Yes. C, interzonal spindle fiber stage. So anaphase ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Terminalization start stage, diplotin, D3. So B is the right answer. You match the following ali. B is the right answer. Synapsis of homologous chromosome zygotin ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Transition to metaphase 1, diakinesis ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ transition ಆಗೋದು. Interzonal spindle fiber stage is anaphase. Terminalization starting stage is in diplotin. Okay. Read the assertion and carefully to mark the correct option in the question. Meiosis causes variation in population from one generation to the next. Variations are very important for the process of evolution. So what is the answer for this? Why there is variation ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ reason ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು. Variations are important for the process of evolution ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So which is the answer that they have given? Both the statements are correct. Okay. And so the reason is not the correct explanation. That is what I feel. So what is the answer they have given in the answer key? 89th question. So as per me, you please cross check it. So if both assertion and reason are true, but reason is the not the correct explanation of the assertion. That is what I felt is the right answer. Please cross check with the answer key also. Shape of chiasmata is, what is the shape of chiasmata? It is X-shaped. Shape of chiasmata is X-shaped. Okay. So that completes our discussion of today's paper. Please cross check with the 89th answer. Cross check ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ ಯಾರಾದರೂ. ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ answer key ಇಲ್ಲ, or else I would have done that. Do you have the answer key with you? Which is the answer for 89th? Anyone? Okay. As per me, the B is the correct answer where assertion and reason are true, but the reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion.